to RNS News. Today we will be interviewing two candidates competing for the role of Prime Minister of Canada, Alan Lung and Brian Fink. Now over to you, Ryan.
Why would you like to become the Prime Minister?
Well, in my mind, I don't think we're heading the right way, and we're just bringing ourselves deeper in debt. And one of my goals is to try to get us out of debt as much as possible.
So how will Canada benefit if you win?
Well, if they win, we're gonna be not spending as much on hydro, which means the gas prices should drop because we won't be spending as much on gas to fuel that. And I just really want to make our planet greener.
And how will you get the gas prices dropped?
Well, without spending as much on the hydro to run the machines that make it, the gas won't be as much needed. So, hoping with that, the gas prices should drop.
So, why do you think you're a better candidate than Alan?
Well, I think I'm a better candidate because he likes to do many things. He has some very good ideas, but what he wants to do is going to cost a lot of extra money, and taxes will go up and they will not go down. And I just think that it's not the right way.
So how do you think the debate went?
Well, I think it went very well. There was a few rough spots and a few good spots, but overall I think the debate went fairly well.
We would like to know more about the idea of increasing armed forces.
Well, and like I said yesterday, I think that we are putting in a help effort to the needs of other countries when they need help, but I think that we could be putting in more of a bigger effort, because considering that the U.S. is doing more, we should be, in my mind, contributing almost as much or more.
Thank you for talking to us today, Brian. Good luck in the upcoming election. Now back to you, Shelby.
So here with me now is Alan Lung, competing against Brian Fink for the role of the Prime Minister of Canada. So why do you think you're a better candidate than Brian Fink?
Well, I believe that I am a better candidate to become Prime Minister because Canada does not need a leader who is seen without a full head of hair. The goals that I have also planned for Canada was to install renewable energy resources so that in the future they will pay themselves off and hopefully create an income for Canada.
So what party are you representing?
I am representing FTP, formerly known as For the People.
So what do you plan on doing when you do become Prime Minister?
The things that I plan to accomplish if I am elected as the next Canadian Prime Minister is to provide a much greener tomorrow for the people of Canada. I have also created a plan that will create many new jobs for the population of Canada. The goal was to install many new turbines and solar panels so that we can install them near the borderline and sell them to our neighboring countries such as the U.S.
How do you think the debate went yesterday?
Well, I feel that it went pretty good, knowing that Mr. Vick and I are fairly close. All in all, it's just a debate. So, fairly good debate. The results were really good.
And about the military, what is the more point of views from you?
Well, I believe that throughout this economic crisis that we don't really need any more military, and that if I were to cut the military to promote more peacekeeping, the money that we receive from cutting the military can be used on more.
Thank you, Alan, and good luck. That concludes things for today. See you tomorrow on RNS News. Welcome to RNS News. Good morning. We are here today to talk about the election that is happening at Glendale High School at 12 o'clock this afternoon.
We are excited to see how the election will turn out this afternoon. So, who do you think is going to win the election this time around, Shelby?
Well, Riley, I can't quite say yet, but I have my suspicions. They both have a really good platform, strong going.
Yes, it is hard to say which party is going to win the position of government at this point. I think it will be a very close vote because both parties have very similar platforms that will benefit Canada.
Yeah, when we went out and asked people who they would rather, Alan had about 5 more votes than Brian. So I'm very curious to see who's going to win today.
Well, it will be a close vote. So, what do you think about Alan's idea of using solar energy in Canada?
I think it is a good idea because it will benefit Canada in the long run. And as well, it is a good idea because it is better for the environment. What do you think about it, Riley?
I think Alan is bringing up a good idea with this but he isn't considering how costly it will be.
Yes, but like I said before, it is a good start for the long run with Canada. So, what do you think about Brian's idea of giving money to families with newborn babies, which he calls the baby bonus?
I agree with his baby bonus idea. Families could very much benefit from this, but that means raising taxes for every Canadian citizen, including ones who don't have children.
True, Riley, but not everything is going to please everyone.
Yes, well, all the platforms will have their pros and cons to them. I guess we will just have to wait and find out whose platform the Canadians prefer.
Well, that's all time we have today. See you tomorrow on RNS News.